Slim!
Ken!
We got no food, we got no jobs, our pets' heads are falling off!
Where's the booze?
I got robbed by a sweet old lady on a motorized cart. I didn't even see it come.
Hey! Yeah, Dan? You have any more of that gum? That's none of your damn business, and I'll thank you to stay out of my personal affairs.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Look what you did, you little jerk!
You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
Yo! Welcome to another episode of Barbershop Talk Radio. I'm your host, Young Slim.
And I'm Kim.
And today is the 13th, June 13th, 2022, Monday. We are going over the results of the All-Stars Touch Football League Playoff Week 1. Qualifying round, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, like who's going where?
Who's going where? The men were separated from the boys. The boys were separated from the men. Levels.
Let's see.
The levels are good. The levels are good. So.
What does that mean?
There's levels.
All right, so.
That's what that means.
This one. Let's do this one. All right, share.
We're waiting to go over the results of the All-Star Touch Football.
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen so everyone can see behind this.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, there you go.
All right, so. Camden beat the Sloths 21-14.
Shout out to the Sloth and Camden for doing what they needed to do. But I'm sure they were more than surprised, like everybody else was, that the Sloth put up more than a dog fight.
They only lost by a touchdown. That's a close
game. They were winning. They were winning 14-7.
Really?
Yes. So, but shout out to the Sloth for 8th seed my ass. They showed up like warriors.
You think Camden underestimated them?
I don't know. I'm not speaking for anybody, but I think the Sloth thought they could win.
Obviously they were winning, so.
I think the Sloth thought they could win. I thought the Sloth rocked out. That's besides Trauma Roofing, that's the best game that anybody's put up against Camden.
Well, I think the Mustangs played a pretty good game against them. I think they only lost by a touchdown, too.
That's underestimating and not taking it serious. This is a playoff game. I'm not saying that they didn't take it serious.
You know how everyone says, regular season doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
that's everyone's famous line.
But shout out to the Sloth, man. Camden, you're expected to win, but shout out to the Sloth, man. They went out there throwing them blows. Good. I got mad respect for them.
Applaud them. Give them applause.
There's another one.
They've been fighting all season and they're still going. So.
Just to get back to the top 8 was impressive to me.
And to compete with Camden in the first round too.
Yeah, and give them a fight.
It would have been awesome if they would have won and sent Camden packing.
That would have been the biggest upset in All-Star Touch football history.
That was a good game to watch.
Okay.
Crypto Sharks beat the Mustangs 39-13.
Now, I didn't see that coming at all.
Why? They already beat them once in regular season.
Yeah, but not like that.
No, I think it was only by a touchdown.
They curb stomped the Mustangs on that one.
They curb stomped them?
Yeah, they put the boots on them. They put the mittens on them. But shout out to
Crypto Sharks.
Let's go.
They're hungry. They want it. GC Irish beat the Braves 2013.
Shout out to the
You want to get
GC
into
Irish.
that or no?
Yeah, shout out to them, man. They deserved it. Like, they played better than us.
And everybody knows GCRs is like, I've been saying it from day one. They won't show up for regular season, but the whole team comes out for playoffs. And they look like they were all out there.
They deserved it. I'm not saying they had the whole team, but they had enough. They had the key players.
Yeah, they have more than 6 this time.
Vinny's little brother scored a touchdown.
Caney had 2, I think.
No, I'm not gonna say no, but Caney had one.
From what I saw from the video, I thought it might be 2, but
he might have.
He definitely had 1.
2. Yeah, he definitely had 1. But shout out to them guys, man. Like they outplayed us and
they deserve it. Shit.
There you go. Once again.
Barely Washed, or NJ Lab beat Barely Washed 16-12.
Wow, that's a closer game. I had.
It's not a shutout like it was the first time.
Nah, it was like something to 2, but I had Barely Washed. I thought Barely Washed was gonna win that game. Shout out to NJ Lab. You know, it is what it is.
You have Barely Washed by 3. I had NJ Lab by 12.
Wow, you thought they were gonna stomp them?
They did, because they already did.
Yeah, they won by a couple points.
All right, the Panthers beat the Street Runners 23-0. I don't know if that's anything to really celebrate.
Well,
but
yeah, any playoff game is a
poor
game to
Street
celebrate.
Runners. I hope Ryan doesn't get discouraged and come back. The Prospects beat Most Hated 24-6. Rock Bottom beat the Icons 32-8. And Trauma Roofing beat the Steel Suspects 33-14.
All right, well, here it is for all of them. All-purpose clap. All-purpose clap. All-purpose clap.
So Camden, Rock Bottom, NJ Lab, and Trauma Roofing are in the Elite, competing for the Elite playoffs. The Slavs, the Icons, Barely Washed, and the Steel Suspects are competing for the A. The Panthers, that's not right. Wait. Then it's Panthers, Prospects, Mustangs, and GCRs competing for the B.
Not the Mustangs. The Mustangs are in the C.
Oh, Panthers, GCRs, Prospects, and Crypto Sharks competing for the B. Street Runners, Braves, Most Hated, and Mustangs competing for the C.
We definitely deserve that.
All right, Trauma Roofing versus Steel Suspects. You had Trauma by 7. I had Trauma by 5. They won by a lot more than that. So you got that. Panthers versus Street Runners. You had 17. I had 14. You got that one. Prospects versus Most Hated. You had 7. I had 12. I got that one. Mustangs versus Crypto Sharks. You had the Mustangs. I had the Crypto Sharks. Rock Bottom.
Oh, shit. You had the Crypto Sharks?
Yeah. Because they already beat them.
Yeah.
Rock Bottom versus the Icons. Damn, I was hoping the Icons won that game. You got Rock Bottom by 9. Yeah, they won by at least 9. I had the Icons by 3. NJ Lab versus Barely Washed. I had NJ Lab by 12. You had Barely Washed by 3. Camden versus the Slough. You had Camden by 18. I had Camden by 14. Man, we both disrespected the Sloughs.
Yeah. I apologize, man. I didn't see.
I know they're a scrappy team, man.
They are.
They get busy when they need to.
Yes, they do, and they did. They gave Camden quite a scare. I'm sure of it. But shout out to them, man. Once again.
All right, so now we got round 2, 8:45 a.m. Barely Washed versus the Icons. The Braves versus the Street Runners. The Mustangs versus Most Hated. 10 o'clock. Panthers versus GCRs. The Usual Suspects versus the Slough. Prospects versus Crypto Sharks. 11:15. Camden versus Trauma Roofing. Rock Bottom versus NJ Lab. They're the 2 game of the week right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be some good games.
Now this is the elimination round.
Yeah, you're going home after this.
Whoever loses, you're done. Your season's over. All right, so Barely Washed or the Icons. Who you got? Let's see, what's the record? Both the records.
Give me Barely Washed.
Barely Washed is 6.
Give me Barely Washed. Give me Barely Washed by 7. That's going to be a good game. It should be. But I think Barely Wash, that's a game Barely Wash can roll on you.
Yeah,
I think Barely Wash can roll on them.
I'm going to take Barely Wash by 5. We won't pick the Braves versus Street Runners. Mustangs versus Most Hated. Spellman versus Ralph. I got Ralph. I'm going to say Ralph by 7. As long as you got Kurt.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know what to say in this. Just give me I'll roll with Spellman. Give me Spellman by 3.
Panthers versus GC Irish.
Give me GCR. Now, you know what? Give me the Panthers. Give me the Panthers by 5.
And I'm going to pick. Didn't they play in regular season?
Yeah, they beat them already.
Yeah, because GCR didn't win any games. But then again, they had
They won one
issues.
game. They won one game.
The prospects, yeah.
And they took us to damn near overtime. Then we lost. We won on the last play of the game. That was with Jim. So
I'm going to go with those. I'm going with GCRs by 3.
Upset City.
The Usual Suspects versus the Sloth.
Oh, man.
I'm going to pick the Sloth. I think it's about time the Sloth finally win something.
Sloth by what?
I'm going to say the Sloth by 5.
I'm going to go Usual Suspects by 7.
I think the Sloths are going to pull this one out of their belt. Prospects versus the Crypto Sharks.
I don't know.
Since the Prospects are playing pretty well right now, Scott, I'm going to say the Prospects by 9. Just throw an odd number out there.
All right. Yeah, I'll go Prospects as well. I'll go Prospects by 7.
Camden versus Trauma Roofing. You can pick first on this one.
All right. Give me Trauma by 6.
6?
Mm-hmm. I think they win by a touchdown.
I'm going to say Trauma by 3. I think
You think Trauma's gonna win?
Yep. I think Camden's going home.
Okay.
I do. You put it in everyone's head at the beginning of the season. Got to send Camden and Rock Bottom home. I think Trauma is the team to do it. The Sloths were almost there.
I think Trauma's gonna win it. I'm gonna say it now. I think Trauma's gonna win the championship.
It came down to a couple seconds left the last time they played. So
Yeah, I think Trauma's gonna win the championship.
if Trauma's defense can hold out that last couple of seconds, because the same thing happened in Rock Bottom and Camden.
Well,
Came down to the
Camden
last
won it
couple
on
seconds.
Camden won it on defense, but damn man, if Teak, I guess that's his name.
Yeah.
If he doesn't make an amazing play, Trombo still would have won that game. So, because he was wide open going down the sideline. So I don't know who it was, but it was there. So, Boston is losing 78-89 with 5:28 left in the fourth quarter. This is game 5. So it looks like the Warriors are going to pull this one. Maybe. I mean, I've never seen the team light up like Celtics do. So, all right, go ahead.
Rock Bottom versus NJ Lab. Rock Bottom versus
I'm going
NJ
Rock
Lab.
Bottom. I'm going Rock Bottom.
By what?
Rock Bottom by 10.
10. Did they see each other in regular season? They did.
Yeah, they beat them.
Oh yeah. That was the only the last
Only
time they
lost
gave up
that
a touchdown.
Performance Left has.
Week 5. Let's see. I know this is different. Is it different? But let's see. Let's go back and see. Somebody's season is ending.
Yeah, I don't see how Performance Lab can beat Rock Bottom. I mean, they probably
It was 1906 back then.
Unless Tyree doesn't show up. That's the only way I can see them losing.
Let's see.
That's just period poo.
Period poo. All right. Then we got all right, so you got Rock Bottom by 10. I'm gonna say Rock Bottom by 7. That's my number today. 7.
Thought you wanted NJ Lab.
I never said that.
I do. Isn't that your dark horse?
I would like NJ Lab to send him home. I just don't think it is this game. I think it's gonna be Trauma and Rock Bottom in the championship. That's my prediction.
All right,
for the Elite Championship.
We'll see.
Trauma versus Rock Bottom for the Elite Championship.
All right. I'm wearing my back-to-back, the last season one back-to-back C's. I'm wearing that team for the win. We are channeling your energy.
Ravens /
for the win / Ravens. Yeah. We're in the C now. I'm channeling y'all energy. Yeah.
Trying to get some Kirby energy.
Get some of that Kirby
energy.
Hooks energy. But okay. What else we got?
All right, so we did the playoff stuff. We started over for the offense and defense rankings. We already went over what they are for regular season. Now we starting for playoffs. So playoffs, round 1, offensive rankings. Number 1 is the Crypto Sharks with 39. Number 2 is Trauma Roofing with 33. 3 is Rock Bottom with 32. 4 is the Prospects with 24. 5 is the Panthers with 23. 6 is Camden with 21. 7 GCRs with 20. 8 NJ Lab with 16. 9 is tied Usual Suspects and Sloth, both have 14. So I have Usual Suspects 14, Sloth 10 and 14. Braves 11 with 13. Mustangs 12 with 13. Barely Washed 13 with 12. Icons 14 with 8. Most Hated 15 with 6. And Street Runners 16 with 0. The Crypto Sharks are leading offense right now.
Okay, let's do that. Defense. Defense.
The playoffs, round 1, defensive rankings. Number 1 is the Panthers with 0.
Wow.
Number 2 is the Prospects with 6. 3 is Rock Bottom with 8. 4 is NJ Lab with 12. 5 is GCRs with 13. 6 is Crypto Sharks with 13. 7 is Trauma Roof with 14. 8 is Camden with 14. 9 is Barely Washed with 16. 10 is the Braves with 20. 11 is the Sloth with 21. 12 is Street Runners with 23. 13 is Most Hated with 24. 14 is Icons with 32. 15 is the Steel Suspects with 33. And 16 is the Mustangs with 39.
All right.
And that's starting play. Teams are going to get knocked out this week, but whoever's left will continue on in the rankings.
Sorry.
Trying to knock me out.
Sorry. Everybody's still allowed to play. And now, this is the go home games.
The teams, whatever teams get knocked out, the rest of the teams will keep going.
All right.
Who's got our nominee?
That's what we said earlier.
Yeah.
All right.
I know we were supposed to do them the other day.
All right, so I'll announce it like this. So I'll do it. These are my words. Only my shit.
Barbershop Talk Radio.
Barbershop Talk Radio. Nothing to do with anybody else.
And we already said Craig is the sec.
Yeah, we already said all that.
Yeah.
So all right, so let's go with so we'll start with all right, so we'll go Dimitri was our offensive player of the year of the season of the I guess it's the winter of spring.
Yeah, the season, yeah.
Dimitri, let's applaud Dimitri. Our defensive player of the season, it was so it was such a big debate.
It was hard.
It was tough.
So many people that fell in that category.
And but boiled down to it, and I'm not gonna try to act like I'll give you the three people that came down to it. It came down to for me, Craig, Rashawn,
and Sean from
and
Barely
Sean
Washed.
from Barely Washed, and I was just like, who going off the numbers, who deserves it, and actually it was other people in it too, but those were my three.
Yeah.
Who was most impactful, who was most game changing, most dominant on defense. And when it came down to me, I felt like just because he won MVP last season, league MVP, the league's MVP, doesn't mean that he shouldn't continue.
That he doesn't
deserve it. I feel like he deserved it. I feel like Craig from Camden deserves Defensive Player of the Year to me.
He shows up at every game.
10 sacks. He's such a game changer.
He gives 110% every game. Like one game he was hurt. He's like, anybody got any icy hot?
Yeah.
Put it on his leg and went back out there and played. So
I just feel like his impact on the game is just too much to just overlook. And I thought Rashawn and Sean and a couple other people, they were right there. But 10 sacks, was just too much to just bypass. So Craig got Defensive Player of the Season for the Barbershop Talk Radio, and then our MVP was Anthony from Trauma Roofing.
the boy deserves it. He put up 40 touchdowns.
I don't see any other way around it. You throw 40 touchdowns. You give the two biggest teams in the league runs, like literally rumbles, like you had them beat. If defense played a little bit better, or a play here, play there on offense or defense, it was there for the taking, and they had too many word, and they had the lead on both of those teams. And I don't think anybody else really, besides the Sloth, can actually say they actually had a lead on either of them teams all season. Seriously. When was Rock Bottom or Camden ever losing in the game? In the fourth quarter, at the end of a game, except for Trauma. So my MVP goes to Anthony. And that's it. So I got Dimitri.
We're gonna give Dimitri MVP if Anthony's the one that threw him the ball.
No. That still doesn't take anything from.
No, it's awesome. Dimitri had 21 touchdowns.
Yeah,
but Anthony threw 40. Like he had more than any quarterback in the league, and we went back and
by far.
But
so did Dimitri.
Yeah.
But I think it's still harder to play. Quarterback than it is receiver. I think Ant deserved it, but I think Dimitri still deserves the offensive player. And then I got Craig at defense. Then not only that, then we got and then Rashawn gets a interception leader trophy, and then that's it. So but the other guys led the league in their positions at their spot. So Anthony led the league in touchdowns, passing touchdowns. Craig led the league in sacks, and Dimitri led the league in receiving touchdowns. And then
the stats was a good thing. Everybody liked it, so we'll keep that going throughout the rest of the seasons. Are we doing it for playoffs? Because some people have set their stats. I wasn't sure if we were starting a new one for playoffs.
Yeah, you can keep them. But I just.
This is regular season. We did. That was the focus. Regular season.
We can keep taking them down if you want. I just wanted to do the regular season. So.
All right.
Let's applaud all those young men. My opinion, my shit.
Barbershop Talk Radio. This is not All-Star Football League. It's Barbershop
my
Talk
shit.
Radio.
My appreciation to them. But it was just a lot of other guys that could have been MVP, and there's a lot of other guys that could have been defensive player, and there's a lot of other guys that could have been offensive player. But I feel like I picked the best choice. It doesn't go to somebody that just had a bunch of people voting for him that weren't in the league.
I said it was our pick, so
yeah, just my my
picks,
thing.
yeah.
Like, not a person with one interception that wins the defensive player of the year
Doesn't show up. Like,
and miss most of the games, but whatever. No shots. Just not how I do it, man. I'm just doing it the way I feel like it should be done.
we did it off the numbers. Like I said, the stats was a successful thing this season, so we'll bring it into next season. So we'll make it better.
Like I wish I could have did this last season as well.
I know.
Like last season, I believe I think I would have gave Craig the MVP. I know the season before that, I would have gave Mike from Performance Lab the MVP, the quarterback from Performance Lab.
Yeah. And Julian was on one of them.
No, Julian would have won offensive player. The year Mike won it. The year in my head, like if I was giving it, the year Mike would have won it, Julian would have got offensive player of the year and defensive player of the year. I don't remember what the defensive player of the year is. It would have been tough to do.
I don't remember.
And then the season before last season, it was Craig. It was Craig.
We weren't keeping stats.
Yeah, but I was still keeping tabs on everybody
because we didn't really know like who everybody was back then until we really started.
Offensive player probably would have
drawing attention to everybody.
I can't remember like who I would have gave it to, but I remember the MVP because I was like, this guy deserved it.
Maurice was up there one season.
Maurice could have got offensive player or even MVP this season.
You guys went to the elite.
Yeah, the season Julian would have won it. Either Julian or Mike. It would have been between those were the three. Those are only two people that were standing in Maurice's way. I told him because Mike was balling and Julian was balling.
You told Tyree. That's why he thought he was competing against Tyree in the championship game for the MVP.
Oh, yeah, and Tyree too. Yeah, Tyree too. Because Tyree had a real good year that season. They would have been my top four picks. Maurice, Mike, Julian, Maurice.
Dante said, I agree with all your picks way more than the All-Star Touch Football League ones. LOL.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. Like, I really do. I appreciate that. He deserves it. I just feel like they deserve him. Like,
they deserve recognition.
How wasn't Anthony even on the list?
Right.
How? Well, that's just none of my business, though. That's none of my business. None of my business. Stay out of that.
I don't know where they got the names from. Because when I read the list, I'm like, what? This is a joke, right? I thought it was a joke. at first. And I was like, no, I guess he's really serious on this list.
But I also, dog, I like Rashad gets a trophy for leading the league in for interceptions and everybody else that led the league. Like, I didn't want you guys taking out stats for no reason. So, like, if you led the league and the stat, you won something. So Rashad got that, and he almost won Defensive Player of the Year to me. And I feel he deserves some recognition and MVP. I think he's a star in the making.
Yeah,
I really do. 9 touchdowns, 6 or 7 interceptions. You know, like he plays both sides of the ball, and by having both of those numbers, that means he's impacting the game on both sides of the ball. So I really
top 5 on the offense. Yeah,
I just couldn't overlook the impact that Craig puts out on the field.
Because we saw how hard it was for people to get sacks, and the fact that he put up 10 is a lot. Like,
and
a lot
not
of
to
teams
mention,
had none.
Not to mention that the next person to him was Steve, and that was decent too.
Yeah, he had 8.
I just feel like Sean and Rashawn were right there, and Craig was just a notch ahead of him. But other than that, like, who was the second person in touchdowns? Matt Jr.
Yeah,
Matt Jr.
And then Nick Grasso by 1 point.
Yeah, Matt Jr. and Nick Grasso, they were right there as well. And then at quarterback, it was Matt and Matt and Egan right there,
tied,
right underneath Anthony.
Oh yeah, they threw the same amount. Yeah,
they threw it the same amount, but Anthony threw what, 5 more than 10, 6 more than them, 7 more than them, 5 more than them.
It's 35-40.
Yeah, so that's just how I feel. But like I said, there's other guys that Kurt, Cheek,
Big Red.
Big Red came out like not out of nowhere.
Like
I feel like AJ, if we were doing a comeback player of the year, I would give it to AJ from the Panthers.
Either AJ or even Kurt.
Yeah.
I don't know because we never kept stats before, so I don't know how.
Kurt had some touchdowns last year, but I know AJ. I know this from since I've been watching the Panthers, and they've stepped up from winning no games.
Yeah.
And AJ's leading the team in touchdowns.
Yes. He's tied for sixth. Yeah.
And you know he made some games past couple seasons, but not on a consistent basis like he did this season. He's actually playing really good. So I would have gave it to him.
Yeah.
If I was doing a comeback, something like that. Maybe him,
most improved, or something like that.
Or you can him
or Ralph,
or even the Panthers guy, quarterback.
Byron?
Yeah.
But Byron's new. You can't put him.
He's not new.
He's new at quarterback.
He's the new quarterback. But so is Dante's a new quarterback too.
But I wouldn't put him on most improved.
He made it to the A in his first season.
I know, that's awesome, but I wouldn't put him on most improved though.
I mean, like maybe a newcomer at that position. I mean, Dante's been in the league forever.
Crawford said, double my stats. Out there with 101 fever playing DB. LOL. Ain't let up one score.
Well, listen, buddy, that sounds like you got COVID and you shouldn't have been out there in the first place. Like, what are you doing? Trying to spread that disease?
And I was talking about Rashawn. He said, definitely good. He'd been in the league for a while. He was a youngin' on Steel City. He ain't just bust on the scene. He came in good. And Steel City had him playing corner because they had 20 folks on the roster. Rashawn's definitely tough.
Bro, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's that newcomer of the year or whatever that is. He's not new. Like, he was killing it on Steel City last season.
Even Rashawn said, what, he had 18 to 20 touchdowns. He had more touchdowns last season
than he did this season. So, and I recognized him from last season. I'm like, oh my God, who's that? Who are them guys?
That's the first time we saw him.
So, like, that's what it is. I mean, oh God, Dom, stop it, dude.
Dom said they're gonna win GCR's B championship.
You know what? I hope y'all do, bro.
And Val said, well, buddy.
I hope y'all do. Good for y'all. He had a nice ass catch, though.
Yeah, he did.
He definitely did. He made a nice ass catch over Woody and Ron, and then, shout out. Let's applaud Dom, dog. Dominic. Hey, it's Dominic Giagami
here. Giacomo or however.
Nah, he did good, man. He did real good. Yo, shout out to you, dog. Now, I appreciate, I got your trophy for you, dog. So, you led the league in interceptions. You got a trophy, homie.
Rashawn said, appreciate the love. LOL. And Crawford said, bro, if I wasn't there, it might have been way uglier than it was.
Can it get any uglier than 39-6? Like, but I'll just mess with you, bro. What else do we have?
That's it.
I just, I wish I could do.
Like you said, we're talking about the one-on-one, but nobody seems to be interested in it. So maybe we'll try at the beginning of next season for the one-on-ones.
Yeah, I still want to do it, but if nobody's interested, it's all good.
I get it. A lot of people don't want to get hurt this close.
But I don't want to. We're going to do it at the end of the season, so maybe
do it at the beginning,
or let a couple people refresh after the end of the season. Give it a couple weeks and then try it then. If not, it is what it is.
It'll be the beginning of next season.
Or when people start doing that, you know how people start going out. Practice and stuff before the season starts.
That's what I said.
Maybe we could pop it in there like that.
The second, the third week in August before the next season starts, when everybody's already practicing anyway.
Yeah. So maybe we can try it then. If not, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But
definitely want to keep it on the table because it sounds like it'd definitely be fun. Definitely be competitive, and I would like to see who wins.
Yeah.
I would like to see if Dimitri wins that. Or if Rashawn wins it.
I don't know, man. People act like, I was talking to Sean. I'm gonna keep it real. Sean, this is nothing crazy. But Sean was like, I got like he wanted to smell what Dimitri was hitting for when they played. Like he wanted to see what it was about. Like this guy's got all these touchdowns. Let me see what it's hitting for. And he said that Dimitri hit him with a he hit him with a route. He was like, "Oh snap, he got me on that one." You know what I'm saying? So I guess if you don't got to be the fastest, you don't got to be the biggest, you don't got to be the strongest.
Got to be a smart route runner.
Be a good route runner, have strong hands, anticipation, have a good quarterback, and you can make things happen. But that's when Sean was like, "Oh damn, all right."
You would have got me on that one.
He did get him.
If you're competing,
no, he did get him. No,
Sean
he did
would
get
have
him.
been out on that.
But he's like, yo, that he respected it. Like he respected his game, and he was just like, all right, like he can admit it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I mess with Sean. Like he's a good dude, and like he's not a hater. He gives it up. Like, he's a dog. Like he's a beast.
He beat me.
He got me. Yeah, he got me. And not many people get him like that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Dante said, as soon as I get back in shape, I'm down. LOL.
All right.
But it's something we definitely got to keep on the table because it'll definitely be fun, definitely competitive.
So
not for nothing, it'll be a good time.
Let's think about like the biggest upset of the week was us losing to GC Irish. I wouldn't say that. It took us to the last play of the game to beat them with Jim last time. So I knew it was going to be tough to beat them.
GC Irish is always tough. Always, no matter what. They're always a tough game. Someone there.
I don't know what the hell that was. I knew it was going to be. I knew it was going to be a problem.
But
once I saw Dalton, I saw Caney, I'm like, oh man. And Aaron was a little late, and then Willie was a little late, and then the quarterback was a little late, and then I was like, oh my god! And we went down quick with the quickness, like it was just like I knew we were in trouble. But then we fought back, we tied the game, and then we just
couple drops here and there,
too many drops, too many stupid mistakes, too many bad plays, too many dropped interceptions. It's just a bad game. We're just a bad team. We're a C team.
Yeah,
we're just the C team.
Like you said, you haven't had stability all season. It's hard when you don't really know the quarterback you're playing with. You don't have any chemistry with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't know the receivers. It's just
yeah. He just came out there on a whim, I'm here to help my friend Dave.
Yeah.
So I understand that. And
shout out to Dave, come and he came. Like
shout out to Dave, dude. Like it is what it is. We were missing a couple guys here and there, but the main important thing is like they just outplayed us. They deserved it. They deserved to win.
They should have to win, and you guys were still playing. I don't know.
We weren't still
you
playing
guys
anything.
Playing a pickup game in the parking lot.
we didn't deserve to win. Like we just too many stupid mistakes. Too many just letting stupid stuff.
I had a feeling like we woke up. First off, we woke up late, and I woke up to 100 missed messages.
Woke up late.
Yeah. The 100 missed messages on my phone from Facebook chat to messages to this and that. I'm like, oh God, what's going on? The times are changed. I didn't even know the times are changed. It was just
times weren't changed. They just started the 9 o'clock, the 8:45 games at 9.
Oh well,
that was it. No other game was changed.
There were the games at 12 o'clock and all this stuff.
Who said that bullshit?
All the Facebook messages. That's all I was like, and you're like, no, it's just 10 minutes.
But
I'm like, everyone's asking if the game's pushed back to 12.
It was a nice day for football. I don't know. It is what it is. All right. You know what? I wasn't gonna say anything, but you know what? I'll just say it personal. I'll say it personal to him. I ain't gonna do that. Because I was gonna say something like Jim left a message on the video. He's like, these two guys are still saying that I quit. What? I'll just say I'll text you, bro, or I'll call you. I ain't even gonna do that. Like
get into his nonsense.
I'm not gonna do it. Like
if you have something to say, you got the number. You don't have to fucking message back and forth on
just
YouTube.
If you got something to tell me, bro, let me know. Like if you feel type of way, you can feel the way you feel. I can feel the way I feel, and that's it. Like leave it alone.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there's just been like a rift drawn between him and your team, and it didn't have to be that way. It wasn't like that. It doesn't have to be that way. So
I'm not talking about it. Let's let it go.
But I don't. What else you got?
Shout out to everybody, man. And I mean, I really wish I could get Brandon on here.
Brandon Carter?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have told him sooner.
Yeah. I wish I could get Brandon on here. I want to see what or you know, what I'm saying Brandon or somebody like that. Like, I want to see what they did against Camden.
Christian, somebody
Yeah. Like, what were they doing? Yeah, I'm gonna call Cheek tomorrow, but I want to know what they were doing. Like, how did they hang in there like that?
I mean, they're a tough team. They always have been.
Yeah.
Just sloth show up when they need to.
Yeah.
Look at it. They've been fighting all season. Like,
but then they can get the crap beat out of them, and then they go toe to toe with Camden.
They'll get the crap beat out of them by the Mustangs, and then go toe to toe with Camden.
Yeah, stuff like that. It just don't make sense.
I would love to see, but then you guys are like that too, though. You guys will get the crap beat out of you, or you'll have close games with
nobody. Wait, hold up. Nobody beat the crap out of us.
I'm not talking about this season, but I'm like, you'll have close games with teams that you shouldn't have close games with.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of like you play up to your competition, you play down to your competition a little.
Oh, you know what? Usual Suspects beat us pretty good, but that was it. Like, nobody else beat the crap out of us.
Yeah.
That was with Tom Graffin. Yeah. We just dropped every pass in the game. I mean, literally every pass. That was like 28-6 or something like that. So
I don't know.
I mean, that was a beat down, but nothing crazy. It wasn't 39-7. But whatever. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got. Playoff power rankings?
No.
So Val says some of Camden's starters on D came late.
Is that what that was?
That's how the sloth got up like that.
But then what happened in the second half? They scored 21 points. Where's the Sloth's defense ranked on defense?
For playoffs?
In the regular season. At the ending.
Sixth.
They were sixth?
Camden was 3 and they were 6.
Okay, so they got a solid
They were up by 33 more points. Camden had 33 more points than them. Or something
all right, so they got a solid day. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe they made Egan work for it. Maybe they was dropping passes, you know. I don't know. The Sloth did something right.
I would like to see the Sloth win. I know it's go for the A. It's going to be the Icons, the Sloth, Barely Washed, and the Usual Suspects. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough matchup.
I think Barely Washed.
I don't know. You keep rocking for
I think Barely Washed because that's my guys, man. I think Barely Washed wins it, or the Usual Suspects, or maybe the Sloth too.
I would love to
because the Sloth. Hold up, the Sloth had Barely Wash's number, and the Usual Suspects have Barely Wash's number.
Yeah.
And then who else? Who's the other team? And the Icons. And the Icons are just the wild card. What a superstar. I think.
Yeah, I would love to see the Sloth win because for the last couple of seasons they've made it to the game before.
Maybe I don't think I'm wrong. I think Rashawn's a superstar, yo. I think with the right quarterback and the right amount of targets, I think he's a star.
Val said the Sloth played really well too for whom the opponent was.
Yeah. Damn. I wish I could have watched that game. I was kind of watching it from afar, but I was still trying to win our game. So, hold up, pull up our game real quick. I just want to show this fucking play.
Watch your cursor.
Yeah, my bad. It goes down. I want to get to their game-winning touchdown, but hold up. Let's just let it rock.
They replaced Dirty Mark with Vinny as center. We all know Dalton likes to check down to center. So now he just turned his center into a receiver, basically.
That's what he does. We knew this.
Yeah.
And then we know
this. But Dirty Mark used to block a little. Vinny went out on every play. From what I saw from the video.
His best receiver.
Yeah, from what I saw from the video. And it worked. They were getting it off. So who are they going up against? The
Panthers. which they can be.
Yeah, so watch the center is all you gotta say. Watch the center.
So you just try to throw it to him right there.
Yeah, but George is in his face.
Yeah, and each you drop back.
That was almost a sack for George.
The Caney connection. All right, is this a touchdown here? No, I think this isn't. I think, yeah, it was. Yeah, it's touchdown and Caney. Now, did it get this play here? Because we were arguing over that. Yeah, they did. That was their extra point. We were arguing about it. We didn't think they got their extra point.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the other one. No. All right. So it's the other play that Woody caught it.
Yeah.
That was their second touchdown or third touchdown or whatever.
Ah, man, we just skipped the whole. Oh, yeah, I missed the interception.
I just started from where it was.
I missed Knopf's I missed Knopf's interception.
You missed recording, or?
Yeah, I must have missed the recording. Like Dave hits him right in his gut, and he gives it to the other kid. Like literally hits him.
He hands it over. Like, here, get it.
Yeah, basically real bad.
Here, take it. I know Caney played really well in this game. From what I saw in the video.
Yeah, just let him keep playing.
Yeah, I'm just making sure it's playing it. Oh, you had my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, this is touch. Right. Look, this is Dom's catch. This is Dom's catch. What a catch, Dom.
Two people on him. Ron and yeah, they were right there too. Ron's like on his back.
That's a good catch.
He's like dragging Ron across the grass.
It's a good throw, and he's beat. They're both like I don't know what Wood was too far to the inside. But Ron was beat.
Yeah, that's what that was their extra point. He's trying to show his guns off. Put your hands on him.
All right, here we come.
Who's that?
What was Owen doing?
Who's that?
I don't know what he was doing.
Maybe, has he never returned it before?
No, he's about to let it roll into the end zone and let him jump on it and be a touchdown.
Yeah, so for any of you who don't know,
everybody knows that rule.
No, the Icons almost gave it up a couple times. On what is it, kickoff? If the other team gets on the ball, is what a touchdown?
If the ball goes if you kick the ball into the end zone and you don't recover it, and the other team recovers it in the end zone, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, nobody went to tell the Icons during regular season because but hopefully they figured it out. But in your game, it happened almost twice.
Yeah.
When you guys played them.
Willie almost got it once.
Yeah, they almost got it a second time too. And then the Icons were like slow jogging to the ball, and your team was running down there.
And I'm like, get it!
Because that's a touchdown if they recovered in the end
zone.
zone.
Yeah.
So you guys definitely want to hustle up on kickoffs and not let the other team on the ball.
Willie scores here. This is easy pickings. This is easy. Look how much time he has.
Because you got Petrie and Knopf blocking.
Yeah. We should have went to that look a little bit more.
Yeah, probably should have used the two blockers. You got it again.
Yeah, Woody!
Now it's 12. It's 12-7 right now. No, 12-13. 12-13. Dave was fired up, man.
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
that's all that.
Get up there.
I was just so mopey and down, no energy.
Yeah. It's almost like they're already out there playing like they're defeated.
Well, we were down 12-0, 13-0.
But still, that's nothing though.
I know, it's still nothing. We come back right here.
But even still, when you guys come back a little bit, the energy doesn't come back on your team.
No, it doesn't.
It kind of looks like everybody did last year after you played the Sloth and then Rock Bottom in the doubleheader.
Yeah.
That's how y'all looked in the Rock Bottom game. Like
Not everybody's
just going through the motions, like
Not everybody's
not really trying. Going through the motions.
This is pass interference that he got away with.
That's big time pass.
Hell yeah, he got away with it.
You're all over
Thanks, Sal.
Good.
Thanks, Sal.
Watch
That was
that
definitely
fake
pass
shit.
interference after I watched it. In live time, I didn't think it was.
You
But
said it to him. You said you was all over him.
I was talking about Vinny.
Ooh. How did he get past him so fast? Oh, he got rid of the ball, but there's like no blocking there. What's that? Who's blocking? Ichi? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, that's cool. Watch this play. I think it's the next play right here. We score.
Yes, it says 13-7. Willie scored.
Line up. Yeah, for real.
13-7.
Right here, touchdown. Willie.
So Willie had both touchdowns?
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to get. That's what you were hoping for with y'all season. All right, for Willie.
Yeah. He did it a couple times.
Deep threat. But Dave's the only one that used Willie like that.
Yeah.
Good move.
Yeah.
110.
We scored at 150. We scored in 40 seconds.
Who gets the ball back at halftime?
We do.
Yeah. Trying to pitch the ball. They're throwing it forward, though.
Yeah, Ron.
Pick that off, dude.
Let's go.
Should pick that off. I'm sorry.
I'll give it to him, though. Like, no matter what receiver on the other team gets the ball, Woody's there. Always. He's the only one that, like, goes after. It was not his guy. Whatever receiver on the other team gets the ball, he's there to help make the tag.
That was fourth down right there. They converted fourth down.
Get up, ball!
Vinny's good at mulching people. So,
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
What is
Knocked
that?
out right there.
Vinny caught that?
No,
Yeah, Owen.
knocked out. That was fourth down right there.
It's not even raining.
I just came back from. I had to go talk to Bill. I feel like Ichi should have caught that right there, man. Ichi should have caught that, dude. This is where we fall apart right here. Already.
Where you lose a little bit of momentum that you gained.
Yeah, Ron.
And then Aaron, this is just the Aaron throw. I don't know who he's throwing it to.
Why's he hopping and skipping like that?
Nobody. It's third down now. To nobody. Fourth down. We should just freaking
I was
punted
throwing
it.
a couple air balls, like they're just trying to get rid of it. Or I don't know. Somebody was supposed to be there that wasn't.
I don't know what that was. Benny's going on every play.
Yeah. Vinny's not a center. He's a receiver. He's not even blocking.
He's watching too much. Like, you got too much just guys standing around
I think that's the one time I just saw Vinny stay in the block.
We should pick that off.
Ron should be leading the league in interceptions right now if he caught something.
I just want to get to their touchdown, their game-winning touchdown, and we'll.
I'm pretty sure he's not.
So,
Popped it.
dump off to Vinny. That's all he got.
That used to be his famous flow, and then he runs down there to toss it back. It used to be his famous dirty mark move. Now it's
All
Vinny.
right, now this is it right here.
Vinny!
And you know that too. You know he dubs it off to the center too.
How does Aaron get wiped out like that?
But-
Right. That was their game-winning touchdown right there.
Both of your rushers went, and nobody stayed with Vinny.
Yeah, they
Half
should
the
have
time, nobody stayed with Vinny.
because they were screaming it out. So I'm like, "Don't rush hard too."
No.
And they shouldn't have did that.
No, because Vinny was a decoy center. He was acting like he was blocking, but he wasn't.
Like Aaron gets wiped out for no reason. He didn't even touch him. Rewind it. Dude didn't even touch him. Watch.
He kind of did. He kind of mushed him a little bit. He tossed him down a little.
But look at Ron. Rewind it. Look at Ron. Watch Ron. Pause it.
Right there's
Look at Ron. Now look at Kane. Hold on. Kane's coming around right there. He went the other way and then came around. Now watch.
Now Aaron's already entangled.
Yeah.
He's
now
already, like,
Ron should start running to his left.
Yeah, and so should Knopf.
And Knopf should start attacking as well. But keep going. Watch
But the
this.
other one that does come up is Woody.
No, and Owen's trailing from behind. Watch. Look. They just gave up.
Yeah.
They just gave up.
Once Aaron got mossed on the ground and just let it
No,
go.
Ron didn't even make an effort to play. Rewind it.
I thought it once.
Ron doesn't even make an effort. Did you go too far? You went too far. Go back. No, rewind it. Back. More.
Yeah, once Aaron gets tossed to the ground, Owen stops and Ron stops.
But listen,
Look, they both stop.
Ron just
And Kane's
completely
right
just
there.
doesn't even go after him.
The thing is, Kaney's right there and Owen's right there, and Owen's pretty fast. I seen him come flying up behind.
But he's from behind. It's not really on Owen.
No, it's not.
Like it's Ron and the guys in the secondary.
That was one of your biggest problems this season with secondary.
Look, he's pitching the ball right now.
Yeah.
All right, right now.
Kaney's, yeah. And Ron's right there, right next to him. And then Owen's coming from behind.
He just stops. He just stops running. He just stopped running.
Yeah, that was poor effort.
What
and
is that?
And then once Aaron gets thrown on the ground, everybody stops chasing. Like, they all just give up. Like,
Aaron's
oh, well.
trying to fight through a block.
But he has been the whole time.
He's trying to fight through a block. Ron just stopped running. Look at him.
Everybody does.
He's right there. He's right there and just stops running.
The whole team does.
Sad. But that's it, man. That's all. No more. He just stopped running. Like, what are you doing? What was that?
That's been your
It's not like you went attacking and hit Vinny. Vinny didn't block you. You just
Kaney
let him
was right
pitch
there.
it and
Yeah.
you just
ran next to him
jogged
for a minute.
and stopped and watched.
Ron was right there for a second. So all he had to do was reach out and touch him. That's what it looked like from the video.
All right.
He's right there.
I don't want to see anymore. That's enough. Shout out to them. Support them. Yeah, Aaron wide open on that play. Yeah. Enough. I see that enough, man. I see that enough. All right, guys. Shout out to everybody. Once again, you announce them. And then with the jingle.
Our Barbershop Talk Radio Awards for the Winter Spring 2022 season. Dimitri gets the offensive award. Craig gets defense. Anthony MVP, along with our Rashawn interceptions, yada yada, which we named the other day. Trophies coming. They're being made. Hopefully by this weekend we'll have them. Go over it. Times 8:45, Barely Washed versus the Icons, Braves versus the Street Runners, Mustangs versus Most Hated. 10 o'clock, Panthers versus DC Irish, Usual Suspects versus the Sloth, Prospects versus Crypto Sharks. 11:15, Camden versus Trauma Roofing, Rock Bottom versus NJ Lab. And that's all we got. There's some money in the Cash App, Barbershop Talk Radio. Thumbs up the video, share it on your page, subscribe to the channel, follow us on all the social media links. It's in the description, and that's all we got. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you all on Sunday.
Good luck to everybody. Sayonara.